Hey y'all, Oracle Scarlet Dragonstar here, and I wanted to bring to our attention, the universe wanted me to talk about beauty that will give us protection on about our shadow self. So, thinking about the beauty in our shadow self. There's a lot of times that, right away I'll think of shadow self as like the mistakes that you make, and you make mistakes and you're trying to correct them, or another part of shadow self is the rejected parts of yourself that could be from society or taboos or like different things that could be not of the norm, that would seem rejected, or any part of yourself that has been rejected, like sexuality, just different things. So it's not saying that all parts of shadow is a bad thing. So, like saying sexuality is not a bad thing. Not having consent can be a bad thing, but having sexuality itself, any type of form of sexuality itself, is not a bad thing. What was that? It looked like a little flurry. Okay. Or is seeing the beauty in the shadow self. Sometimes it's almost as if like I'm looking on the outside at myself, like as a third party, and admiring myself from afar, in a sense of like everything that I've been through, everything that I am, and it's not that bad, when you really think about it. When you really think about it, almost as like taking yourself on the outside of it, it's like it's actually not that bad. It's like, you see a lot of really good aspects. Yeah, there probably are some not so great ones, but for overall, there is. That's taken me back to remind me of when I was younger, and I would speak to myself, or speak to people in third person, as to say, Tanya doesn't like this, or Tanya doesn't want that. I remember talking that way for a long time, up till maybe sometime in middle school, when I guess it bothered some people, and I changed that up. But in a way, I guess that's good, because you could be separating yourself maybe too much from yourself, which you don't want to do. You have your ego self and your higher self, and it should all be combined to recognize it as all yourself. So, and not one part is bad, or people want to have it to be like negative. There's a lot of, when it comes to, I guess, beauty, in the shadow self, there's a lot of innocence, I would say, that goes with seeing the beauty of it. And just seeing the overall whole, the beauty of it. Sometimes, I mean, I've noticed a lot of people talking on this lately, is that most of us can have a fear of just ourselves, period. Which we shouldn't, but I believe that has been programmed into us to have that fear of the self. You know, really seeing the self, really recognizing that you're here in this place and that you make a difference and that you can actually do something, you have a life. So fear the self, I guess. They want you to fear the aspects of the self of realizing that we're part of the animal kingdom and are part of the beast. We are a beast just as any other being, in a way. Or if you want to call it a being, just a being like other creatures and all different types. You know, they just don't speak the same language as we do. So it seems like it'd be hard to understand an insect or a cat, but really if you pay attention and watch, we can understand them, their wants and what they need and things like that. You don't have to speak the same language to know that there's a spirit there. So, seeing the beauty and I guess when it comes with that, it's almost kind of seeing the beauty in everything, but Spirit wanted me to really think about seeing the beauty in your shadow self. The parts that get denied, you know, and that are really not that bad. And like I said, there's a lot of innocence that comes with it. It just might not be, you know, the norm or something socially norm or something. But I want y'all to really, you know, reflect and go within on your shadow side and think of the beauty. When you think of the beauty, it will cast a protection on the self. Alright, y'all. Yeah. I can't think of anything else right now on the top of my head with it, but if I do, I'll be back. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.